what do you see Camila's next step after this racism situation?
Oh, hi. Before we get into this gig, I have something to say. This video was sponsored by Adam and Eve. The next time you're at home feeling a little alone, or you and your partner want to jazz some things up, poo, think of adamandeve.com. And while you're there and ready to check out, you can use my discount code ZACH. It's just Zach, that's it, nothing else special. For 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Some restrictions will apply. Now thank you Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. Now back to the tea.
I don't know.
That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, next step, I don't know. All I'm saying when it comes to Camila is she
Cause like she wasn't a big staple, so like she'll be missed by some, but not all. If she this is assuming if she got canceled. This is assuming.
Mm-hmm. Which
But,
I don't think she will be.
No, I don't think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. Honestly, truly.
But I think cancel culture is just destructive.
Same. Same.
I understand cancel culture to an extent with us being grown. It's like, okay, you knew the better. I do think that we should come more. We need to learn how to educate.
But I think cancel culture I don't like the jump of the gun of it all.
I don't like the jump of the gun, and I don't like it when you pull up receipts from the past. Because we were all problematic as we were 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Problematic.
But I wasn't that I wasn't that. That's the only thing. See, this is me personally.
Okay.
That's why this is what I said in my video. I said, I'm not. You take this how you want to take it. This is just a personal thing for me. This is not saying that my views. This is how you should live your life. I'm just saying that me as a 15-year-old at that time in my life when I was on the internet, I knew better because I had to know better. Because as a black man in Detroit, the target on you. You have to know everybody else's situation because it's so easy to get yours swept up. So I said that from my perspective. I said, this is not how Camila should know. I'm saying this is why I'm coming from this standpoint. Because you have to realize my perspective is, as soon as I was 5 or 6, 7 years old, I knew about racism.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's just like...
Oh, before that.
Okay.
Honestly.
But it's just like, so for me, it was just like, Camila... Oh, I love that I understand you, but then I said in my video, I said, now I didn't blame your parents. I didn't now blame your surroundings. I didn't now blame the people that should have nurtured you to understand this. Even if it wasn't you should know our whole history, but you should definitely know what not to say to different people. Yeah. You know, that's all. I was just like, at 15, girly girl, and you were in America back boots, it's just some things, it's intolerable. At least I won't tolerate and I'll be like, because I could easily say the same, like, you know, we all, because I'm sure I said something stupid, but I do know for a fact, and I put my bottom dollar that I have never said something like, I've never called another ethnicity or another group of people something derogatory blatantly online for it to be through and through.
You do remember that back in that time that we were the butt of the joke?
Oh, absolutely.
Until we made ourselves not the butt of the joke.
Come on.
So, like, what could we have said to other people?
That's
why I really don't. I don't like cancel culture when it comes to other ethnicities that are not black. And trust me, I know y'all looking at me and looking at my past content like, but you really like to get into these bitches. And I did, and I see where it got me. And I had to take a step back and say, non-black people, white people, non-black people of color, we were the butt of the joke for the longest. And we accepted it. We took it. We allowed white people to call us and shit. You know, our white friends and shit. Did you in Detroit? We didn't in Dayton.
Obviously, we don't have
Detroit, white people?
Detroit, yeah.
You don't have white people?
No, Detroit's very predominantly black.
Y'all don't got no white people? Y'all don't have the white people, white people.
It's like two...
two white people?
Am I lying, my Detroit people?
It's really two white people in Detroit.
It's like a small... You not going in a high school, you'll see like a Puerto Rican boy, maybe. And like a very like mixed boy, but straight white, like clear skin. Oh no. Detroit? Walking, oh no. And if they were like hood as ever.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like,
it was 2.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, I know obviously, but I thought y'all at least grew up around white. You didn't grow up around white people, really? Culture shock. But even talking about it right now.
Yeah, no, no.
Don't grow up around white people. White people don't grow up da-da-da.
Yeah, no, white
Mexicans,
people, like white
Hispanic.
people had like their own schools in Detroit. Like they had like, they went to like Grosse Pointe or like something like that. I went to Detroit public schools, girl. And you ain't gonna find no white person. And if they like the low income white folk, and that's that one kid.
There's only one. Like
legit, it'll probably like that one kid. Or 2. I'll give you 2. I will give you a second one. But that's it. Everything else is predominantly either black, maybe a little bit of Latino, maybe. And that's it. Oh no, let me see. I actually want to know the statistics on that. Oh, 83%.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense in Detroit.
Yeah.
But I thought y'all at least grew up around.
Oh, not at all. 83%. Black. That's stand. Detroit. That's literally almost all of it. And then the other, that's why I said the other is like the Latinos and like, but the rest, Detroit's black. It's all black.
Okay.
So I've been around, but I knew, and that's why I don't give that many excuses. Because it's like, I was black, girl, I had to learn the tea. And I didn't even grow up. When I got to Central, I was in more white people at Central than it was in my school in high school. And Central, wasn't no white people there.
Yeah.
But when I moved to Ohio, that was the most white people I was ever around. Was when I was in Ohio. When I lived in Ohio, working on that Buffalo Wild Wings and all that. That was the most I was like, wow, I'm really good at white. I was surprised. I said, I'm really good with white people. Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah. No, Detroit's not. No, and like Chicago's better. No, Detroit's one of the only Midwest cities that really like predominantly black.
It just really makes sense. Not makes sense. It just really matters who the type of people that you grew up around. And I'm not at all saying that I grew up around white people. I grew up around predominantly black people too. But if you grew up around white people, around other cultures in general, we used to let, the cool mother. Oh yeah, you can say it. Can I say it? Yeah, you can say it.
Really?
Yeah, you can say this. You can say that.
Oh no, we didn't play that.
And that's a normal thing with the black community. That's a normal thing with black people. And it wasn't until we took to Twitter and we took to YouTube and we had them coming up like me, the SJWs that everybody wants to talk shit about now, the social justice warriors, saying, "Oh wait, maybe we shouldn't be doing this."
Yeah,
maybe
that's crazy.
That we learn like an appreciation for black.
But that's really true. I remember that era though.
There's a whole shift in the universe.
It wasn't predominant in Detroit, so like I wasn't around that because if you said that in Detroit, you was gonna get jumped.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Man, we don't play that.
In Ohio,
we didn't play that, but I definitely remember a time when media was just like that in general. It wasn't just like it was in media.
Yeah,
when black people were just the butt of the joke.
Absolutely,
I remember that. I do remember that. It was very much 2005, 2004, 2006, 7-ish time of like pop culture, and I will never forget that time because I remember Comedy Central. I remember Adult Swim. I remember those kind of outcome. Those platforms were really digging into them deeply and making black people the butt of the joke. And then when. Not even before Black Lives Matter, when just black people started to speak up via Twitter and via the internet, because that's what gave us our voice back. Yeah, I remember that. That's a good point. Wow, I didn't even think about it like that, but that's really that did happen.
That was a time.
And Camila was just a part of that.
And she was literally just easily a part of that.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else in this country.
Yeah.
Literally everybody else in this motherfucking country.
Yeah.
I tried. That was hard for me to get to a point to think like that. That was very difficult for me.
But that's mature of you.
Thank you.
It is.
I just realized I can't be. I was just angry.
As we are.
It's coming from we're all angry.
Because as black people, that's what we were taught to be.
But it's like, we can't. How long are you gonna be angry?
But we gotta understand. We gotta look at things too. Why things happen.
Exactly.
Not saying it's okay.
Not at all saying it's okay.
You didn't say that.
But it makes sense.
But it's like if you put 2 to 3 together, I can see why she did this.
You know the bullshit we was on. You know the bullshit we were on. You know the bullshit kids are on. The bullshit young people, and especially people that don't have access to like anything. Look, they just don't have access to people getting them together like, hey, my grown ass motherfucker still saying, my motherfucking Hispanic friends back in Orlando still say.
Really?
They think it's okay.
Really?
And I'm still sitting there uncomfortable in game nights and shit. Like, can you not do that? And I can't even be mad about it because don't nobody, like, there don't even speak up. Black people there don't even, grown as don't even speak up and tell their friends. No.
You can't say that, babe.
Yeah, and that's actually, please, that's, not to tell you can't say it just because you can't say it, but this actually just makes us uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Grown as
Yeah.
So think about Camila Cabello at motherfucking however old, growing up in this.
I think this is in Florida.
And she Hispanic, they all think that they can, It's just, I hate cancel culture when you bring up receipts from past. When it's like, you knew what the environment was, you knew what the climate was. Give people a chance to grow. You don't know this bitch. You don't know this I'm sorry. You don't know this bitch. You don't know this young woman.
Yeah.
I try to, it takes a lot out of me, but I try to.
But I mean, that's a good way to look at things, though. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't think that's a wrong way of looking at things. But I think at my point in my video, when I was talking about it, I said that we need to, that's why at the end of the video, I said, I really hope that you have changed. And I really do wish upon you.
Because we don't know, because she could actually be racist as
Listen.
And I can't imagine what Normani went through in that group.
That's what I said in my video, too.
We have restraint.
But I said... shout
out to Normani, I love you.
Okay. But I said I don't wish no bad on you. I actually hope that this maybe has helped you to get out of this. If you are still in that hateful mindset, I hope that this has helped you to understand and learn more. I hope this is a learning experience for you. I don't hope that you fail as your career and everything. I really do hope this is a good time for you. And that's how I left it, because I think that if I kept the hate train going, because I could have easily aided to it.
I
think 100,000 people watched it under 24 hours. That's a lot of people to influence. And I said, I knew my responsibility. I said, no, I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that. I'm going to speak my truth, how I feel. I mean, I can't hide that. I don't want to beat around the bush. However, I'm not going to come on here irate. I'm not going to come here screaming and cussing her out and all that and aid into that. I think we need to actually look at the situation. And
let's make this an actual conversation. And
let's make this and not a drag thing. This is not a drag thing. This is this is a girl that was young that maybe didn't know no better. But this is wrong. I'm wrong. I am shame on you though. Shame. Oh
no, it was absolutely wrong. And if I didn't clarify that. But I also said shame on your parents too, not just you. I want to put that, and I want to say shame on your team. I put it. It's not just her. It's not just her, but I spoke up for Normani. I spoke up, basically just saying like, girl, I'm sorry, but whatever you went through in that group, I am so sorry. Just being honest, because I have to speak from the circumstances that we do know. And but I want to keep that door open for her to grow. She's 22 years old. She has so much more to grow, to know about a woman, as herself as a woman, and so it's just like I didn't want to limit. Just keep it like I did say I cannot support you until I don't know if I can support your stuff for a while. Until I see the growth.
Just saying. But I do want to give you that room to do that because you're human still. Like I said in my video, I said I'm human first and then I'm black.
What would you like to see? Because how would black people,
I don't know.
What would black people expect Camila, Taylor, expect them to do?
Thank you so much for watching the Tired Ass Podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode and would love to see the full episode, go ahead and click the link in the description below and become a Tired Ass member. See you there.